Tender, crispy, and delicious. Try growing this variety of cauliflower in your garden. So in September, when the weather started cooling down a little bit, we planted these cauliflower plants in our raised beds. And this cauliflower variety is called the Cheddar Cauliflower. And the reason it gets its name is because it looks like cheddar cheese. It's a little yellow compared to the white cauliflowers. So the plants in general took off pretty well. The raised bed had a raised bed mix to start with, and then we also added a lot of compost to it. We also used some organic fertilizer and organic vegetable fertilizer that worked pretty well. So in about 30 days the plants were very well established. The only problem that we had with some of the plants was that the roof rats were trying to eat some of the leaves. So once we got rid of the roof rats, there was no other problem. There were no predators for our cauliflower plants. And they started growing pretty well. And as you can see, the leaves are very well developed. We didn't have any problems with any of the insects eating those leaves. After about 40 days, the plants were still very well established, growing pretty well. But we did notice that the leaves were being chewed up by some kind of loopers or caterpillars. So what we did was we applied neem oil, 4 tablespoons in a gallon of water, and then sprayed the cauliflower plants. And once we did that, the insects were all dead. We didn't notice the insects coming back and eating the rest of the leaves. So neem oil again is a very nice organic insecticide that you can use for your organic garden. Now cauliflower is a cool season crop, so it's a great plant to grow in your garden along with other cool season crops like cabbage, broccoli, and other leafy greens. And the cauliflower is not only a very easy vegetable to grow, it's also very delicious. And when you harvest them straight out of your garden, they're going to be nice, crispy, and also very healthy. So in the photo of this cheddar cauliflower, it looked like the head was very small. So I was a little bit surprised because cauliflower heads are usually a little bigger than that. So let's see what we really got. When the head started appearing, the curd of the cauliflower appeared a little small to me. But then I thought that as they would grow, they would become larger and then reach to a point where they would be ready for harvest. So as you can see, you can start seeing the head of the cauliflower now, the curd part of the cauliflower, the edible part of the cauliflower. It also has its distinctive yellow look. And in about 62 days, most of the cauliflower plants did start showing their heads. And it started out with a little whitish color, and then it started becoming a little denser yellow color as the plant grew. So the cheddar cauliflower or the yellow cauliflower or the orange cauliflower, whatever you may want to call it, has a very high content of vitamin A. It has 25% more vitamin A compared to the regular white cauliflower. The vitamin A is available in the form of beta carotene, which is really dense in these cauliflower heads, the orange or yellow cauliflower heads. So compared to the regular cauliflower, this variety of cauliflower is not only more delicious, it's also very healthy with 25% more vitamin A compared to the regular variety. So after 70 days, it was harvest time. The cauliflower heads had grown big enough, and it's better to harvest the cauliflower heads early. If you leave them too long, they might not only become hard, but they might also start separating out, which you do not want. So let's go ahead and harvest this head or this curd. We just take a knife and slice off the top part. And that looks like a good harvest. The size was a little smaller than what I expected, but it looks like this variety of cauliflower had smaller heads compared to the other varieties. But really a nice harvest, free of any insects or diseases, no insect damage. Cauliflowers don't get a lot of diseases anyway, but the insects are notorious to chew up the leaves and the fruits of the cauliflower. So I harvested one more just because the first harvest was just too little. And again, pretty good looking, nice harvest. So there we have it. That was the yellow, orange or cheddar cauliflower. So have you grown this cauliflower variety before? Do let us know. Are there any other varieties of cauliflower that you have grown? Do share that with us. We would love to know your opinions and your experiences with growing this wonderful vegetable in your garden. I'll see you again soon. Happy gardening.